Here I am, a lovely day, sunny day on the River Wizzy, local wildlife, a couple of swans there. It's been an awful lot. I'm trying a new, well, it's a second hand, but new to me, blueborn coaster 240 inflatable canoe. I'll show you more when I land later, but it's mainly built for the coast, self-bailing, all the backs open, but providing you don't have too much gear in it, it looks as if it's going to be fairly dry for river use. Just day trip anyway, you couldn't put all your gear in it, but for just a day trip it looks to be quite good, and it looks to be fast in the water as well, much faster than my Zevlor Colorado. So giving this a good go today, watching the wildlife as I go. Catch you in a bit. And here is the coasteer full view. As you can see, the rear is cut out so as the water can bail straight out the back. Other than that, it's basically the Zevlor, a cheaper version, copy. Has the seat and the little guide at the front to help protect it and to keep it going straight. 3 valves, Boston valves, bit for your luggage, and there's a bit of space at the front, but you do get water at the front, so I've only got the pump there. Water ties both sides, handles both sides. And a little footrest, that's basically it. Got the seat, I've got my Zevlor Colorado seat in it because it's much better. The other one is just flat. That's basically it. It's a good little canoe. Tracks really well in the water, fast in comparison to my Colorado, but not good for camping obviously because I won't get all my gear in. This only takes 250 pounds, whereas my Colorado's about 450, so a big difference there. Catch you in a bit. This is the brew kit I'm using today, the Swedish stainless steel canteen kit. It's a genuine Swedish Army, but the much heavier duty stainless steel one. These are indestructible apart from the aluminium wing guard. The rest is absolutely solid. I'm using my cup as well. Standard Swedish Army trangia with added flame protector or flame moderator. Your pan or lid, frying pan, your main cooking vessel, and your windshield, and my cup and spork. That's basically it. I'll show you when I get him going. Right, there we are, ready to go. Take my lid off. And that's it. Lit. Very hard to see in daylight, but easy to feel. This is the Exotech. No, Striker. Quite good. I've had it a few years again. Hardly ever used it. Only ever use it on my meths kit. It's normally 1 or 2 strokes and done. They're really neat little thing, and it keeps it watertight, so you've no trouble with your actual stick getting rusty or anything, or broken, because it's pretty solid like this. And I'll just keep it in my mess kit and you're way to go, because mess is the easiest thing to light with a striker. Right, bring it back in a sec once it's all up and running. There it is. I don't know if you can see it or not. Here it is about to kick in. Put this on, it'll probably help keep the heat in more. As I say, it's still spring. Pretty cool, but once they kick in, they give off a good flame. I've got a fair bit of water in there, because I'm doing my drink and enough for some noodles. Catch in a bit. I'll put the lid on as well. The lid is pretty well designed as well. You do have these, which you can, well, find one to hand. I should have had one ready, I suppose. Once it's in the fire, actually pick him up with a stick if you use him in a fire and the handle's got hot. But as you can see, the handle stays further away than the actual pot anyway. But it's another useful little thing that they have on them. As you see, the bottom here, me used an awful lot more than the other pot really. It's just that I'm doing quite a bit of water for the noodles and my drink at the same time, so I'm using the big pot. Okay, catch you later. See the deer? Sneaked up on me. He's just standing there watching me. Realised I was here. Doesn't seem to bother too much. And there he goes. You can see him in full flow now, possibly. Certainly hear it roar away. It do take a little bit of getting going when it's cooler weather, but they are fast when they get going. And the water's already hot. Soon be getting there. Catch you in a bit. Here you see me using the simmering ring, so you get much gentler heat. Cuts the outside rings down and just get however much you want in the middle. That's the way to regulate your heat. Otherwise you just have it full pelt, which is no good when you want to simmer. As I say, they work very well. There you go. Catch you in a bit. couple of swans feeding. All the weeds starting to grow now, so they're helping themselves to all the fresh shoots that are coming up. Should a bit. Right, here we are. It's got the blueborn coasteer back home, drying it out, and it performs well. As I say, you do let water in, but it is pretty good. It's designed so as when the waves come in, being a seaborne one, water just flows straight out the back again, so it doesn't actually fill the water. As you can see, it is quite fast. It is very light. Bits that I neglected yesterday. You've got a handle at the back and at the front, as well as one either side. The Velcro, so as you can fit the Sevlaw seats as well as the one that come with this, and it's absolutely functions really well. It's very light, it's very fast to pump up, unlike the Colorado. The back bottom, as you can see, you've got these bits either side, so it helps it track through the water a little better, because it is short. The actual bit that's in the water is fairly short, but it tracks fairly well, especially with the rudder at the back. Obviously I've not fitted him because I'm only drying him out now, making sure he's well dry before I pack him away. But yeah, it was a good buy. As I say, I got him second hand, just the boat itself, no accessories at all, off of a Facebook site for £10, and you can't really knock it because there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Looks like it's hardly been used. The odd mark, and on the skeg itself, that was fairly cut up where it'd been off and on the beach, I think, a couple of times. But I'd well recommend one of these if you can get hold of one, providing you're not going to go camping in it, obviously, because you won't get all your gear on. It'd put it too low in the water and you get too much water in it. When you are paddling along, you will get water up here, all along the sides up to about here. That's just normal, but doesn't affect you at all. As I say, my gear sat up here, stayed dry. It was in a dry bag anyway, and just the pump at the front, so plenty of room for a day trip sort of boat, and it packs up really small and is very light. Catch you all later.